the whole screen all of a sudden.
All right, let's see. Let's see if I can fix this. All right, you're still there, right?
I am here.
Thank God.
GoPro webcam.
Ah, much
Oh,
better. Much better. Can you still hear me?
yep.
Huh. Why are you huge?
How do I? I'm huge.
You're huge.
What?
I mean, like, it says Riley in gigantic letters, but I can't make it go to the top. Oh, whatever. You can just be like that.
Here, I'll start my video. Am I still big?
Oh, shit. Can you see mine?
I can see yours.
Okay, cool. So how do I then stream both? Interesting. All right. Well, we can just stream this because. All right. So if I put Chrome over our faces. Oh, nice. So it can. Okay. This is perfect. All right then. All right. So I think we're live on YouTube now. By the way. What's
Wow.
up, YouTube?
You know what I realized?
What did you realize?
I don't think we've been doing like intros like at all.
No, actually, that's a good point.
So we just kind of like start talking
Yeah.
and we don't
Uh.
introduce anything
So it.
about like what this podcast is or who we are.
So do you wanna? What do you want to intro that? You can do the honors.
I mean, we can just, I don't know, keep guessing.
Keep 'em guessing,
Is
so
that
none.
is that good for our branding?
I don't know. Do we have a branding?
I mean, someone made a logo.
Someone did make a logo.
Whiskey kind of night,
We
huh?
we got to pick the word that I drink to tonight, though.
How about snow?
Bike related. Oh no. Okay.
All right, so we'll do an intro. Hi, I'm Riley, and this is no. Hang on. Cut. Let's start again. And by start again, yeah, okay.
That's the universal symbol for start again.
Welcome to LiftTalk. I am Riley, and this is Ed here. I
Hello.
don't like it. I don't like
Hello.
the energy here. Here, you give it a try.
Go
ahead.
It's live. We're already introduced.
I know, but you have to.
Welcome to Lift Talk. This is, I think, our 16th episode. I'm starting to go a little crazy with the weather and pandemic situations. Without saying that, my name is Ed. This
My
here to my
this is
sorry, to my virtual right is Riley.
yes.
Welcome. We're gonna have kind of an all over free for all tonight, so sit back,
Yeah, this is
crack open a
usually
polar seltzer, and
this
relax.
might be a surprise for everyone listening or watching or whatever, but usually we have an outline written up that we roughly follow. And this
Roughly.
time I just didn't do anything.
Yeah, I think everyone's basically in that same state right now. You know what I mean? I mean, I kind of like chopped out some stuff that I was like
Yeah, you found
annoyed
some good
with,
little
you
good
know.
little bits and bobs that we can chat about.
So,
But yeah, we're just gonna like this is like a new era for us.
yeah, this is uncharted territories. Did you end up going riding the other day? For also for anybody that's let me fill everybody in. I was supposed to actually ride the other day, but the weather forecast for can't say it. Inclement weather forced me to wuss out and not go because I didn't want to get dirt in my rental car. So,
So do you have uh white particulates down by you?
there is zero white
Yeah,
particulates down here.
that's what we have.
None. Oh, you have no. It's all rain.
Yes. Today
So
was all rain.
we all get
But
saved.
Thursday,
Oh, it's supposed to be more.
Thursday, Thursday is supposed to be a lot of snow. Oh,
Ah.
I'm sorry I said it.
Oh, cheers. At least it's good whiskey.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, I didn't want to get like disgusting, and because I didn't want to clean out that car because it had like 1,000 miles on it. It was like literally brandy new. Funny thing is, I did take it up near Ebola today and went a little off roading and took those
Oh,
that
jeez.
Jeep Trails because I wanted to see how it was, and I'm like, it's not even like it's a rental car, so who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Like, it was sick. It has a hill descent control, so you can just let off and it just does everything for you. It was
Wow.
awesome. That thing is sweet.
Huh.
It made me want one, but I'm
What
not
was
paying for it.
this?
Like
What?
a 2021 Crosstrek, Subaru Crosstrek.
Wow.
Yep.
Very bike friendly.
Honestly, it was smaller than I thought. Like I could barely, I fit my gravel bike into it fairly easily in the hatch, but there's no way the Ripmo is like a gigantically long bike. I would have had to remove the front wheel, then like it might have fit.
Oh,
Like
okay. I've seen this car is pretty popular. This one's around.
it was nice. I was surprised. It got like ridiculous gas mileage too. So
Did they just give you like a white or silver one?
yeah, white, just like every other
Yeah,
fucking
freaking
Yosemite, you
lame.
know. So
There's like
yeah,
a nice like off blue one,
yeah.
maybe.
They make a green, like a dark green one too. That's nice.
Yeah, I can see that one.
So yeah, that was. I just returned that tonight and got my car back. I had a ton of stuff done to it, so it was nice that they hooked it up. So
Nice.
yeah, did you end up riding that day or no?
Nope, that was today, right? Weren't you
Yes, that
talking?
was
Yeah,
today.
that was today. Yeah, I ended up having a work meeting this morning.
Oh, so that worked out anyway.
Yeah, so I did that. And then by the time I was done with that, it was pretty much pouring
It's just
the
been
rest of
pouring
the
all
day,
day.
and
Yeah.
yeah, it was just not hard to motivate.
It's gonna be trainer day soon after he keeps this crap up.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? Like, you want to get in to dog days of winter discussion here? Like, what do you? I mean, how do you stay focused and committed to getting out there and exercising? Like, I don't even know the answers to that because I'm not focused and committed. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's just gonna be for me personally. It's gonna be different for everybody, but I think I just need to get into like a routine. Like, even if it's
Yeah.
like I ride on the trainer set up and I ride on it like an hour a day, whatever.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. I think trainer definitely helps. Unfortunately, I'm not someone who likes trainers at all.
Yeah.
I generally, I had one for one winter, and it was it, it was definitely a good thing for me to have,
Yeah.
and it kept me riding. But I don't know if you can call it riding.
You're I guess yeah, you're stationary connected to the bike. You're basically just mounting an instrument, I guess, at that point.
Yeah, and I had mine hooked up to Zwift, which I
Yeah.
liked a lot actually. At the time that I was using it, I think I used their like student discount, so it was only like $5 a month, which was pretty good.
It's pretty
Now
nice,
it's like
dude.
15.
Yeah.
I don't know that I could justify 15.
That's my
Although
problem right now.
the nice thing about Zwift is that it's not like subscription based. Like you can just do like 3 months. You can just pay for like 3 months and then not pay for it the rest of the year.
So I could
Um,
just basically use it for the winter if I wanted to.
exactly, yeah.
Because that's the only thing that's
Um,
keeping me from it. Because I'm like $15 a month. I'm like, yeah.
I think what they count on is you getting hooked on it and then using it like for more than 3 months, obviously. Around here, sometimes it can be more like 8 months.
Yeah. Or people just forget and just get auto billed into infinity for it. You know?
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
which is the real play, you know?
But yeah, I don't know. I could never do more than like 30. I think my longest Zwift session was like maybe 40 minutes because I just couldn't like
What?
I couldn't sit and like focus in on it.
I did
I
like an hour and 40 minutes today.
Oh
Just
dear Lord.
I was watching I
No.
just watched Mandalorian reruns.
Reruns.
I got the TV.
I don't know, when I'm watching like a story,
Yeah.
like when I'm watching like something with a plot like that, I want to be like in with the plot, even when I'm rewatching.
All right.
Yeah,
We're reconnected. All right, there we go. All right.
I was connected the whole time. So yeah, I think trainer helps for me actually, and I was just chatting with another friend of mine, Tom.
Ooh, Tom. Hello, Tom.
Ooh, I think it actually the big dump of white particulate can help
Yeah.
as long as it's timed well, because there is, especially when you own a fat bike, the kind of like excitement aspect of like, this is what this bike is designed for. Let me like go out there and use it. Um, but that novelty wears off pretty quickly if it's just snow and ice for like a month.
A month straight, when it's
Yeah,
everything's. It's not even like the good snow and ice. It's basically like
exactly. Yeah.
the ice where it's
Yeah,
crusty
so
and slippery. You know.
the ideal scenario is we get like a few little snowstorms that last like the snow sticks around for like a few days here and there. And you can get out and mess around in the snow because yeah, I was gonna say I've said it a bunch of times, haven't I? The nice thing about like white particulate riding is a blast. It's fun.
I actually liked it in the Deadwood. It was pretty good actually with 2.8s. I had 3.0s on with it
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Even on like a cross bike, like
Yeah.
there's something fun about like not knowing where your tires are gonna end up.
It's it's inherently slower and kind of annoying because I feel like the fast days are over. You know what I mean? Like I can't really
Yeah.
fly like I did in the summer when everything was dry. You know?
Well, yeah, and there's definitely like you don't want to try to do like a long flat like section of trail or whatever because those are just such a drag
Yeah.
in white particulate scenarios.
Even
But
just now without it's just soggy and disgusting and like detritus and leaves. You know?
yeah.
I haven't really got. I've been like bike blah. Like I've done like some mild XC riding around like
Oh,
Massey.
I
You
know
know?
what we can talk about.
Ooh what? Ooh
We can
what?
talk
Ooh
about
what?
Miles Standish a little bit because I don't think we've talked about
Oh, that was fun.
our Miles Standish adventures. We went on two, count them, two. Oh yeah, you're getting ahead of yourself here.
Yeah.
We went on we went on two rides in Miles Standish in Plymouth, and
Good spot.
I've only ever ridden there like once, I
Yeah.
think,
Okay.
on a fat bike actually when it white particulated all over the place. Um,
Snow everywhere.
uh, drink. There you go. Yep. All right. Nice. You're gonna run out of whiskey there.
That's a good thing. Trust me.
Okay. These days.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. So
but yeah,
I haven't
I
been there in
did
a
a,
while either. Actually, it's been
I did a, yeah,
I've been there a lot, but it's been maybe 8 months, like since last fall, maybe. You know. So it's a nice you can mix it up. It can be varied, and you can do choose your own adventure there basically. And get
yeah. For me, it had always been just kind of like a big, like I've ridden through it a fair amount of times, but never ridden in it, if that makes sense. Like
Yeah,
I do, like,
you were basically showing me stuff that I hadn't seen outside of it, like very close. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Let me see if we can pull that up because that was I think the second ride was my favorite route. You know?
Yeah, the first one was a bit of a drag because I was on a 26er full suspension Marin from 1990s and
He was puckered for
I
like the whole
was
ride.
terrified the whole time
It was pretty funny actually.
because the geometry on that thing is
It's not slack.
no, it is insane how
It's not
like
slack.
and there, yeah, yeah.
Put it that way.
So the second ride we went on, that ride I think we did, I don't know, probably like 8 miles or something, right? Or did we do more
Yeah,
than
I
that?
think it was like I think it ended up being sub 10. Let's
No, we
see.
did. I think it was almost like 11 or 12.
All right. Why is it so hard for Strava to just show me my damn activities? My activity feed, my activities. Okay, here we go. Jesus Christ.
You gotta give him more money, Ed.
Ugh, I give them enough money. My meandering mile finish. We did 13.67 that time.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That was
I mean, a
14
fair amount of
miles.
that was out and back on like the bike path. That was a decent little section of it, but
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot more little like trail loops in there, like single track loops in there than I had thought. I had always kind of thought of it as like a lot of double track and like sandy
And there's way more
power
single
line
track
gasoline stuff.
than we went into. That was basically just
Yeah,
like the
exactly.
intro,
Yeah.
you know?
I think a fair amount of it is like kind of pirate single track
Pirates. That's
from
a good term.
what I could tell. Um and there's a fair amount of like dirt bike looking stuff. Some
Moto
of it
X
that we did
trails.
exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were whole big sections that we didn't even touch.
The second
And
one was still, I think, my favorite. That was a little bit longer. But
yes,
man,
so
you
that
took
was
me on
more
some places like
gravelly.
I'd never connected before, you know?
And on that ride, I was on the gravel bike, and I felt a lot more confident.
Yeah, that was a good. I thought it was going to be a little bit underbiked on mine, but it was actually pretty good, pretty fine until we
Yeah,
got.
yeah. For what we ended up doing, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, you know?
Because one of the cool things about like Plymouth, especially for like Southeast Mass, you don't see a whole lot of this, but there's a ton of dirt road stuff, even just outside of Miles Standish.
Oh my God,
Um,
it's literally everywhere. Like there's dirt roads that literally connect and meet, like every way you could think. It was ridiculous, you know?
yeah, yeah. And
And little
there's
single track connections. There's little
yeah,
conservation
yep,
areas,
a,
you know?
a whole lot of little conservation areas that you can link up. So I'm honestly super excited, especially the side that I know a little better, or I think just has more stuff to it, is out on the eastern side of the park or the forest, whatever you want to call it. There's a fair amount of those little conservation lands.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Um,
I took
so
a
I'm
trail up there that was like super windy at one point. And I was like, let me check this out. It was another one of those dug-in Moto X trails, and it was just such
yeah.
a slog to go like up and down, but it was actually kind of fun, you know?
Yeah, I think for us being like on gravel bikes, finding walking trails is the ideal scenario. Like that little Gramps loop that we found was cool. That one was sweet. Um, that was the one like just outside of the little park.
Yeah, that little
Um,
conservation area play. Gramps Loop
yeah,
Trail. Okay, here we go.
yep. And it's pretty
Halfway
short, but it was
Pond.
cool to kind of just throw in there. Um,
That was
prob-
super fun. There was some
yeah, it was. It's a
sketchy
cool
parts
little loop.
on a gravel bike. Remember that? We went a nice down section, you know?
Yep, yep. Um, yeah, I think the issue with Miles Standish and Plymouth in
What happened? Oh no, your sound went out. What happened? Your sound went out. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, there it goes. It's back.
I'm back.
Yeah.
All right. What was the last thing you heard?
All right. So the problem with Plymouth is what?
Yes. So it's similar to Freetown in that if you take a wrong turn or if you try something new, there is a fairly high potential that it is going to suck big time. Especially on the gravel side of things in Miles Standish, because like we did those power lines
Yeah.
outside of Miles Standish. I think it's off of like Ship Pond Road or something.
That got very sharp
And
very quickly.
it was like, oh, this looks like a pretty short stretch of power lines, and there's a little trail system off there that's very moto-y.
Yeah.
So we did a little bit of that, and that was kind of cool, but a little bit of a slog. So we came off of that back into the power lines, and we thought, okay, power lines are pretty short. I think it was like probably like maybe a mile long, that stretch of power lines, and it took us like half an hour to 45 minutes.
That was pretty ridiculous. Yeah, I couldn't believe how much of like slowed us down, you know?
Yeah, just because it was so like up down, a fair amount of sand. We also had an incident
An
on
incident.
on that stretch of power lines.
We almost both
Uh,
died basically.
yeah,
That was
yeah,
that was the sketchiest. It was so drifty, and then we just basically just hit gigantic rocks, and I was like,
yeah,
"Holy
I
hell!"
hit something with my front wheel. I ended up fine. I think it was a rock, but I didn't see it until it made a big kind of kathunk noise.
I heard it. It was so clear. It was so loud.
Yeah,
I wish I
and
had the
then
GoPro. Ugh.
around the same time, Ed pinched his rear tube
Oh,
because he's running
badly.
tubes
And I didn't even notice. I kept going
like
until
a
Riley
dweeb.
was like, "Oh yeah, I haven't." They wouldn't hold. The beads wouldn't hold really, and I was like, "I don't want to mess with it." When I first got the tires, I was like, "Just throw them on," and it was fine. So I just never got around to pulling them out. So now I have the stands, and I'm just gonna throw the stands in and make them tubeless. You know,
There you go.
it was so dumb. But what a friggin' pain in the ass! Everything was freezing that goddamn day too. So my fingers
It
basically
wasn't that
stopped.
cold
Well,
until we
I get
stopped.
cold. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Until it was stopped, it started cooling off, and then it sucked.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah,
Tell them more, Ed. What else did you do?
I was basically some people might have seen this on Instagram, but I was basically screwing around and like didn't mean to, but accidentally just stuck my tongue to a cold CO2, like just dicking around, like being an idiot, and stuck it to it, then freaked out, and then pulled it off and like ripped off some taste buds onto the CO2. So
Yeah,
basically, like a
yeah,
Christmas Story, that friggin' exact.
yeah.
And Riley just is sitting there like, "Oh my God, why did you over and over again? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Have you ever seen that movie?" Like, it was the dumbest shit ever. But a good thing taste buds grow back very fast because in the day or basically almost like 1 or 2 days later, it was all gone.
Yeah,
It was unreal.
yeah. That was yeah.
That was the dumbest shit ever.
That would have been perfect for like one of those like bike packing videos.
I wish I only brought one GoPro battery that day. That would have
Yeah.
been hilarious to have. Oh my God. Although
So that was a fun part of that day.
it was fun for until I started tasting all the blood. You know what I mean? Like that was
Yeah,
pretty gross.
there was a fair amount of blood.
Like you were like, I remember you just being like, "Oh, wash that out. It's disgusting." And I was like, "Okay." Also, I didn't the elevation that day. I didn't think it would be much because it's basically just kind of like South Plymouth. It ended up being like almost like 1,600 feet of elevation.
Yeah, Plymouth has some
What,
elevation to it.
what the
Yeah.
hell, dude? That was
Yeah.
like okay, you know?
I mean, I always think about the Route 3A that Pine Hills is off of,
Yeah,
where it comes over that hill by Sirius Cycles,
yeah.
and that's how a lot of Plymouth is.
We were actually
Uh,
not far from there. You know that?
no, we could have, yeah, we
We
could
were
have ended
like
up over there pretty
a
pretty
mile
easy.
or two south. You know?
And it's something where like we could make like a Plymouth Loop that works in some of that too. I know
Yeah,
there's a lot of double track on the I want to say it's the west side of like the Pine Hills 3A area. There's a lot of double track in there. So we could definitely like work in some. I know a lot of that is sandy too. So you take a wrong turn again and you're just mucking through muck,
mucky muck.
mucky muck.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm excited to kind of explore Miles Standish a little more. It's somewhere that I've never really kind of like given credit, I guess.
yeah.
Um,
It's underappreciated. I'm telling you, man.
yeah, yeah. But I do think a ride there can be either really awesome or really horrific,
What do you mean?
depending upon,
Oh,
well, just based on
how,
what turns you try to take.
how things go.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
I guess you're 100% right because we could have really. I mean, that last section was friggin' weird, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And it's a big enough place that if you mechanical, it can be a an issue. Like it's a long walk.
I mean, that's why I didn't want to keep going. After
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, after I wrecked my tube, you know.
Yeah, as soon as you do that one tube loss, you're kind of like yeah.
SOL, you're
Yeah,
SOL.
yeah, you get a little more cautious, a little more anxious about it.
I get sketch. I gotta bring two with me, or just go tubeless. Also, I think I'm
Tubeless.
still gonna bring two with me just in
Oh,
case.
absolutely.
How
Absolutely.
many do you have? Did you have one with you? How did you live
Um
that Marin? How did you live on that? Did you bring a tube with you?
I brought a tube with that one, yes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. And I just cranked the tire pressure on those tires way up.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Um, the yeah, usually I'll have a tube and a CO2 on I actually the CO2 inflator that I have is also like a little pump just in case.
Yeah.
That way if you run out of CO2, you can always just kind of like
Who
pump it
makes
up.
that?
That's a Bontrager one. I think
Hmm.
Crank Brothers makes one. There are a few
Of
out
course it's
there.
Bontrager.
Of course.
Also,
That's just the one that I know of.
this thing just said recording failed and then started recording again.
Uh,
This is about to be interesting. So yeah, I have a pump, but it's a full size. I gotta get my setup on my bikes a little bit better because I want more storage on the bike.
yeah,
Um, I
a
have a handlebar
little,
bag I gotta throw on. You know.
yeah, a little frame pump kind of thing is good to have. I have it on my like bigger like touring bike. I have one that's just kind of permanently on that bike, but
Yeah.
I really like for all my other bikes, the little combo pump CO2 unit is really cool.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there are other companies out there that make it, but it's just a neat little thing to have as like a backup.
Yeah, because I was sketched, and I was like, I don't want to walk like 9 miles out of here. I mean, I don't know how the hell you would probably would have left. I would have met you in a road somewhere, with a truck or something, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
So yeah, I need to remedy that situation before I really go out again.
yeah.
That is not good. Um, that was a good time though. I mean,
It was,
didn't
yeah,
take very long. It was maybe like 2 something hours.
yeah,
We saw what, one other guy on rollerblade skis for the road,
yes.
which were sick as hell, by the way. I was like, I want to try that shit immediately.
And I brought up the possibility of an off-road version of that,
Oh, yeah.
which would definitely can only go well.
You can call them rock sticks.
Rock sticks.
Also, I wanted to bring this up before I forget, right?
Yes, bring it
Um,
up.
the ratio conversion kit we talked about, the 12-speed conversion, the pull
Yes.
conversion kit, that was cheap, and we mentioned it was actually specifically cheap the last time we'd spoken about it.
I think we did mention that it was pretty affordable, yeah.
It's now jumped up to $100 USD. So
Well,
like
so I'm
30
wondering
dollars
if
more.
we saw it because I'm looking at the website right now. Because spoiler alert, I will be buying one. Um,
Ooh.
it, I'm wondering if we read it as 65 euro or pounds. Is this in pounds? It's got to be. Yeah, this is
Oh,
pounds.
I see what you're potentially
And
saying.
so it was already like 80 or so, but it does say 75 pounds now. And I do remember seeing like the 60 is like 65 number, I think. So yeah, they have upped the price, it looks like.
All right, let's try
Um,
even 65 here. Ready?
which is fine because like
86. I mean,
yeah, so
it looks like it's a well
maybe
engineered piece of kit. I hope or I guess you're gonna tell
yeah,
me.
it like the fact that we thought that that 60 to 65 was so low does speak to like how we already valued it a little higher than that.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah. I do want to get my hands on one, and I would be putting this on my gravel bike, and I'm
Ooh,
running
fancy.
a 12 speed on that because yeah, I think actually during that mile Standish ride, there were a few times where I was like really wanting that extra gear.
Really? Where?
Um,
Down.
uh, in some of the like single track stuff,
Okay.
mostly.
I had a decent
Um,
time. I couldn't believe how well that thing climbed in two by.
oh yeah,
I was like, oh
dude,
my god, this thing is a goat right now. It was unbelievable.
that's why you got two by.
That was nuts. I was like, this
Yeah,
is sick. This is eye
maybe
opening.
I'll have to do a 2x12.
Oh, that might. Oh, that would be super interesting, actually. I couldn't. Yeah, thought I was going to be screwed on some sections, and it just beasted up. I mean, you had to like really pick a delicate line,
Yes, yeah,
but I mean, it just destroyed and like staff. I had basically the dropper post down the entire time. Like the seat was
yeah.
gone. It
Once
was
once you get
flat.
into single track, having it down is nice.
Also, I thought I was going overboard with having the dropper seat be the entire seat post length I have. It's sick as shit. I don't have like a set, obviously a set height. It's kind of like you have to guess, but it is so nice to have that thing entirely out of the goddamn way. You know what I mean? Like I can't. That doesn't have any. I don't touch that at all. I can get so much further back in the bike.
Yeah, I like the like 70 mil travel range for mine. Um,
I mean, I do too, but I thought this is
what
going to
have you
be
got? Like
bad.
100 on there?
That's 150. The whole thing.
Holy shit!
The whole seat, like the whole exposed seat, is dropper post.
Is
It's
dropper? Wow.
awesome. I thought it was gonna suck, and it originally was like way too much, but for the kind of riding for what that was and what we're gonna do with it, it's
Well, yeah. That's why I've always struggled buying like a quote unquote gravel bike,
yeah,
especially like a carbon one,
yeah,
because the quote unquote gravel riding that I do is pretty aggressive.
yeah.
So, I haven't found anything that beats the Crockett that I have yet, as far as like the geometry and just being the aluminum, so I can kind of beat it up a little bit.
I
I
still
haven't
want
found
a
anything
Trek.
yet.
I still want an ALR4.
The checkpoint, that's the next one on my list that I would like to try.
to see how that feels, because obviously it's coming from the same company as the one that I have that I love. So
That's what I'm saying. It's pretty. It's pretty. My girlfriend got one, and I was like, even though it's a medium, I was like, this is fucking sweet. I want this. You know.
hey, you just gotta take it.
It's too small. My foot touches that front wheel
Oh
so much,
yeah, yeah.
so much. Does that mean does it happen on basically every bike I ride?
Every bike you ride?
I can touch. Like, what is that? It's like everything that's not a slacked out DH trail bike. It's like I can. What the
Well,
fuck?
where are you putting your foot?
On the pedals. What do you mean?
Yeah, but what part of your foot is on the pedal? Is it like closer to the heel or closer to the front of your foot?
I guess the middle, not the front.
Okay. So where your we're gonna get into some little bit of like biomechanics stuff that I don't quite understand. But
Okay, deal.
as far as I know, and this is one of the big reasons for having a clipless setup, actually, the most efficient pedaling position to have your foot in is around the ball of your foot,
Okay. All right.
which is going to push your foot back a little bit, which is going to reduce any of that toe overlap with that front wheel.
Oh, all right. So I'm putting my foot in the wrong position. So I should just get clipless, huh?
Well, yeah.
They're clipless shoes are too. There's nothing wide enough. You know, like they're all like. I feel like I'm gonna have like a Cinderella foot mashed into a glass slipper, like with my
I
gigantic feet. You know?
I will say that used to be the case.
Yeah.
Over the last like 2 years, a lot of companies have really
You have
beefed
Sasquatch
up
feet
their
too.
shoe. Mine are wider than a Euro foot.
All right, that's fair enough. Yeah.
I don't know that they're Sasquatch quite, but I think a lot of the Shimano's now are running a wider. What they call it is a last. So it's
Yeah.
the last is what they make the shoe around. So Shimano is running a wider foot box or a foot profile. I think actually Bontrager is making a fair amount of theirs are wider. In particular, I believe the 4A. Basically, what they did is they used to have, and this is true for a bunch of companies, they used to have like a normal profile and a wide profile. And over the last year or two, a fair amount of them have just gotten rid of their normal profile and just all gone to the wide profile.
I mean, because if I'm gonna get something now, it's gonna need also layering for socks and shit. You know.
Yes, yeah.
So I got some waterproof socks, so we're gonna see if they're actually waterproof. There's
What
the
what
reviews.
brand?
Oh, let me see. It's some Amazon off-brand. Let me pull it up.
Oh,
Here.
nice.
Of course, I'm gonna try the cheap options first because I don't
Yeah.
want to buy like
Well, the
$80
ones
seal
that I've
skins.
the ones that I have always been intrigued by are Showers Pass. I always see their ads everywhere.
I like their stuff, man. That's what I was looking at before I got this, and everyone said it's a decent alternative. So let's see.
Because Showers Pass, they always have those ads where there's someone just in socks standing in a puddle or a stream, and they're like, "Yeah, man, I'm fine. Look at my socks." And I'm really intrigued by their socks being underwater and them being fine. I like that.
All right, so how do I share a screen? Let's see. We can share simultaneously.
Oh,
Wait, can you see the orange sock?
I can see the orange sock.
So I got this one.
Amazon Fashion.
Deck Shell Thermlite waterproof socks, out of stock temporarily.
$40.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh, whoa. What? I got mine for 28.
Whoa, dude!
That jumped up, man. It's winter. Everybody's buying their stuff, you know.
So you haven't tried them yet?
No, I haven't. I haven't willingly been out to get soaking wet or like
Yeah.
detrimentally
Yeah.
drop. I mean, it hasn't been that bad. I wasn't gonna go today, but I guess I'm gonna save it for like. I'm gonna save it for a day. You know, when it's been
Yeah.
sucking for a while, and I'm gonna get out there. You know. So that's gonna be interesting. I need wider tires, my damn bike, and everyone's sold out of the colored ones I want. So
For the gravel bike, you're going back to gravel talk.
yeah, sorry, we're kind of mixing it up here, huh?
That's all right.
Let's go back. Where were we?
Oh, I don't know at this point. Now
Oh,
I'm looking
that's
at
fair.
socks. Hang on, I gotta figure out.
I want to see these showers pass ones again.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I want to see. So the Showers Point waterproof ones, the Showers Pass waterproof ones are only like $40. Cross
wow.
Point waterproof wool crew socks.
Maybe I
Or
should have just
water.
got. I don't know why I didn't
They
just get
they
those.
do look the same. Even like the striping that they have
It's basically like
looks
a direct ripoff.
looks
You
the
know.
same. Which is,
There we go. Yeah.
yeah, it's
so,
just red instead of orange.
and it looks like people can say they can literally walk through water with them on. So.
Yeah, exactly. That's all those pictures of people just like skipping through a puddle and being fine.
This is gonna be really interesting. All I just wanted to put it under like, I think I'm gonna put like a liner, a thin like a ski liner, and then the waterproof one, and then just a shoe and see what happens.
No. You gotta just try just the sock.
No, it's disgusting.
Why? Why is that disgusting?
Because you're not gonna have traction. You know,
Traction?
on the pedals, man. You'd have just a sock when you're pedaling a bike, you know?
Oh no, I mean ditch the ski liner thing.
Oh, you want to just go bare sock to skin?
Yeah.
But what if it gets too what if it's not doesn't have a slip factor enough and you get like a blister? I don't want to deal with that.
Oh, I don't know. It's a sock. What else do you need?
A liner sock. You never use a liner sock? Do you ski? Do you snowboard?
No, I don't do either of those.
First of all, why not? Second of all, you use those usually. Well, I mean,
I
do.
might have to get a pair of these Showers Pass ones, and then we'll have to compare notes.
Oh, that's a challenge. Let's do that. Let's do a side by side. Oh, that would be sweet, actually. I'm gonna bring those up again because I just closed it. History recently closed.
I'm like the establishment shopper, and you're like the Jeff Bezos shopper.
Yes, although I can't stand Bezos. But I saw those and I was like, I'll give them. They have a good.
Yeah, this picture is a guy. Let me share my screen now. Let me do this.
Ooh, do it. Yeah, you can do it because I made it so that you can also share.
Look, can you see that?
Yeah.
Can you see that this
Yeah,
person
he's just
is standing
in water.
He's just chilling. He's fine. He's feeling great. He doesn't care.
I don't know if that's not my intended purpose. Like I don't need a sock to walk through the stream. I just need it to go under
Cross
my.
point 3-layer construction. Look, this sock is made of. There's an inner sock.
Yeah.
A membrane and
Merino,
an outer shell.
It's merino
so
wool.
It already has the inner sock.
It's merino wool, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, you should. It feels so weird.
Well, that's because you got the cheapo one.
No, I mean like this layer here. That middle one. Right.
What, the membrane?
It makes it feel like you have wrapping paper inside your sock. Like it's and then it says it's breathable, but I'm like, this feels like it might be a sweat box, but I have to take their word for it. I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah.
You know? So this should be interesting, man.
Yeah, I'll have to get a pair of those. Let me see. One thing that I'll have to find out is if they have these in cool colors.
Think they do.
Because that's important. Now, what is lightweight waterproof socks? What does that mean?
What do you mean? Oh, it's
right,
a
I'll have
thinner.
to-
It must be a thinner layer merino, I think.
Maybe.
Right?
It's gotta be.
All right.
All right, I'll have to do some research on this in my own time and grab some socks, and then we'll have to
I'm gonna use mine as soon as I physically can.
I mean, you could have today.
I didn't want to. Whoops.
All right.
Oh, this is a much better logo. Here we go. There we go.
A logo? What do you mean a logo?
On the YouTube live, I put a logo so we can have like an overlay.
Oh, fancy.
It's actually super ghetto looking.
If we missed the first half of this recording, do we care? It was free form anyway, right?
Yeah, who gives a shit, actually, right? We're still kind of into like free form now. We didn't really miss much, you know?
Yeah.
So fuck it. No, we're on a roll now, so...
I want to read you an email
Ooh.
that I got today.
This should be interesting. Don't tell me it's a... Alright, so what is this regarding, sir?
Let me see, how do I...
This is a
open
Wendy's.
this?
Sir, this is a Wendy's. Stop yelling in the microphone.
I'm going to read you this email. This is from one of my favorite companies
Ooh.
that I have ever, I don't know if worked with is the term. A friend of mine
Given money to?
actually, no, I haven't given them money.
Okay.
But I liked their website so much that I signed up for their emails.
That's funny.
And a friend of mine actually applied for sponsorship. They never responded, but so this is an email I got just before we started recording, actually.
Oh, so recently.
Yeah, so I just wanted to kind of walk you through this email here. This is Sarah is her name at Workswell. Workswell is a carbon bike company. Shall we just kind of read through it together?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I haven't read this one in its entirety yet.
Yeah.
I might have to find another one because this one actually looks pretty well written. Hello, space, comma, dear friend, space, comma. Hope this email find you well.
Hope it find
As
you
we
well.
all know, picking the right supplier and products means saving thousands of dollars for purchasing. Switch to a most dependable supplier like Workswell Bikes for the newest developed WCB R306 frames and say goodbye to customer complaints. The followings could be a support to my earlier sayings. And then they have their aerodynamic frame.
Is this a Chinese carbon manufacturer hitting you up to be like your frame supplier?
I guess.
Are there that
yeah.
many up and coming bike companies that randomly emailing people that are into bikes?
I think a ton of people out there find Chinese carbon frames and they might just get it for themselves.
I considered it.
Yeah.
I wish we could get a LiftTalk, a limited run of LiftTalk gravel carbon frames, you know?
But then it's not a... Never mind. Frame tube shapes and design elements work together to manipulate and smooth the airflow over the bike and rider.
Oh,
the result,
rider.
Ready? The result is make the rider go faster.
Yeah, that's the result, right?
That is the result. Stiffness in critical parts of the frame is essential for calm and precise handling and pedaling efficiency.
See, they're actually grammatically good in some spots.
This one's pretty good. Yeah, we look forward to receiving your enquiries soon. So that's not proper English.
Your inquiries.
Yeah.
That frame looks
Sarah.
That frame looks pretty, actually.
So I wanted to show you their website as well.
Ooh, Shenzhen. There's a guy on YouTube that I've used to watch, and he lived in Shenzhen, China. It's like the World Electronics, oh my God, he built an iPhone from scratch just buying parts here and there.
Wow.
It was wild. That place is so cool. Although I'm not a huge fan of China overall, that place looked cool.
This is all of their contact info if anyone wants to drop them a line, get a frame.
Click on that website.
Apply for sponsorship. Yeah, I think I already have it open, so let me see. I'll stop sharing that one.
See what kind of viruses you get from this. Don't click on any pop-ups on that site.
I kind of wanted to find you as well. One of my earliest yes. This is the one. This is one of their earlier emails to me back in the good old days. Yes.
Nice. So they've
significantly. So yeah, they have improved. You'll actually see this gentleman who I believe must have been let go from them, unfortunately. But we'll read through this one too. Hello, dear.
Hello, dear.
How are you?
Hello, dear.
I am Jerry from Workswell Carbon Manufacturer of China, who will place of Christy to work with you. Oh yeah, so actually
Christy died.
Christy, yeah, I don't know. I did work with Christy a little bit. I think I asked her about like carbon rims.
Christy got COVID.
Time.
Oh
this
shit!
You can see this is in 2018. This is a ways.
This is we were wee babes in the woods.
We have a few great newest frames recommend to your company. Please check below of pictures of them. We have professional design team and high quality products always. Also have best after sale serve. All right.
Best.
The best, yeah. We sincerely cooperation with you and expecting your fast reply.
That's cooperation to you,
Cooperation.
American.
If you will come there, that will be great. Many thanks. Best regards, Jerry.
Also, Taipei Bike Fair. I've seen that on YouTube. It's pretty wild.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, go up. Whoa, what was that? Whoa, higher.
Lightest
Mo,
lightest
up,
weight and stiffness. Let
up,
me
up,
maximize this so we can get a full.
Give me that full sus. What was that thing? Ooh.
That is a stump jumper frame.
Oh man.
That is literally just a stump jumper frame.
I was gonna say, why does that look so fucking familiar? Right?
Yeah.
How much is that? Is it cheaper than a stump jumper?
We'll take a look at their website. Hold up, Ed.
Newest design.
One of my favorite lines from them.
I might be building a stump jumper.
In one of my emails that I got from them was looking forward to great comparsion.
Comparsion.
I still don't know what that meant, but
compassion.
All right, let's. I think it was supposed to be cooperation, and they just fat fingered it or something. I don't know. So I haven't been on their website for a while. But now's a good time as any, I think. Can you see that website there?
Oh, works well.
Works well. Let's see.
So these guys ain't no chumps, huh?
I guess not. I mean, you can
Chinese
see all of their
bikes.
Yeah. Unique works well. What can we provide? Why are we better? Blah, blah, blah. Company profile, company values, corporate cost perspective, enterprise scale concept.
It would be a wicked cool idea to have like a couple of people have like a contest and design or like pick a bike in a certain category and like build something based on it, you know?
You wanna look at some bikes that they've got?
No, but yes.
No.
But yes.
Well, we can just look at like
tempt me.
Stems or something.
Let me see the bikes. Come on.
Bikes.
That's
mountain bikes, right?
That's what we're here for. All bikes. Yeah.
All right. There's one of their bikes.
Ooh, what is that?
That is a stump jumper.
Kind of travel. That looks like a very small travel fork, almost like a SID level.
It does. It almost looks like a specialized cane. Or the advanced frame design is to achieve that shock absorber has no response to the trampling force. Reducing frame weight is a first choice to improve performance, but excessive weight loss will reduce the strength, rigidity, stiffness of the bike. So reducing your weight should be the best for lightweight. Smiley face.
Honestly, it sounds like
they have a smiley face at the end. How can you not like it?
Honestly, from listening to that, it sounds like every other bike ad. I'm not gonna lie, it's they're
the most repugnant thing about the suspension frame.
They're pretty spot on, you know.
I think this is apparently their trail bikes.
I would fucking destroy that thing, Riley. Like, I feel like I would hop on this. Look at this. Look at that tiny little freaking rear triangle. Do you know how hard I am?
I'm not wrong though, right? In that they look like a Specialized.
No, that's why that's what caught my eye initially, and I was like, whoa, go back up. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell was that? It looks like they basically just ripped off the entire design of it.
Look at their XC frame is just a hardtail.
I would destroy that little tiny like the first one. Oh, it's too babyish.
It does look like it's pretty similar to like the Epic in that they don't have a pivot on the rear end.
Yeah.
Just from what I can tell.
Actually, no, the second one does if you look.
The second one does, but the first one does not. These are two different models, Ed.
Yeah, you can see look at the stroke and the shock in that second one, the first one. Like, why is that different? It's such an odd layout. But it's very similar it's very, very similar layout.
Even on this picture that they have here, the head tube angle looks odd.
It doesn't look slack enough for the back of the bike.
No, exactly.
It looks like a trail bike front, but like an enduro rear.
It's very, 10
out of 10 would die on. I don't know if I'd feel comfortable with the front of that bike.
So that's their mountain bikes, but they're not really well known for their mountain bikes, I don't think.
Let's go back to the road bikes.
So yeah, let's take a look at their road bikes.
Holy heck, they have a lot.
Our road bike frames fall into 4 basic categories: aero for low wind resistance, endurance for comfort, lightness for climbing, TT. All of our frames are expertly designed and manufactured to strict tolerances to achieve stiffness in essential areas and some compliance in other areas. Yeah, this sounds pretty much like everyone else's spiel so far.
It really does, right? Also, look at that front fork. It's wild.
Yeah, it is. But does it work well?
Highest quality, beautiful, desirable product. This
Strict-
actually sounds a little bit better, more well put together than their mountain bike side.
Strict adherence to uniform wall thickness to our tubes creates increased strength and eradicates weak spots within the frame. Continually investigating ways to improve means. Blah 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 blah. All right. So yeah, this thing looks kind of cool.
Look how friggin' slam that race stem is. Go down, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down. You can't do that and then go back up. Look at that thing. It's like you'll literally get like a stem to the face on that one.
So these are more like these look. This one here.
Yeah.
This looks like the Venge from a few years ago. Again, Specialized.
I wonder if they're just copying Specialized designs and slightly tweaking them just enough to not get absolutely sued to oblivion, or Specialized
yeah,
just doesn't care.
It could be. It could. Specialized does care.
Oh, they're big with
but
that?
I think historically, Specialized has not had great control on like some of their molds and stuff.
I mean, it's probably come out right. The company's being right there, and they're going right out the back.
Yeah, and it doesn't obviously like as a bigger company they're going to be more susceptible to it. But yeah, so these are there. What category is this? This is race. Okay. Cool. They all look pretty standard more or less. Maybe like a tweak on like a BMC or a Cervelo here and there. Whatever, road stuff. Endurance. These all just kind of look like bikes. Nothing really.
They look like bikes, Riley.
This looks like a Parley kind of actually. And I'm looking at it.
Well, how are they as them as a brand? I feel like I see them a lot everywhere, mentioned in a lot of places.
Parley?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a custom brand. They are in. They're not quite in Boston, but they're in the Boston area, so it's kind of cool to have a bigger brand around here. And it's cool to have like custom carbon bikes.
They're in Boston?
Yeah.
Did not know.
Yeah.
Did not know.
I have not ridden them at all like long term, so I can't say much for that. I do know that their custom program is pretty cool, but and some of their actually mid-level carbon bikes are a decent price point. But if you want the full custom experience, obviously you've got to pay up a little more. Now these are the ones that I'm interested in.
What?
Look at some gravel.
Look how thick those rear. Oh my god! That's the middle one is super flowy looking, right?
Yeah. 209. Match with. I don't know what any of this
What's
means.
the weight? So let me see the weight on one of them.
What's the weight? There you go. As a professional and cost-effective gravel bicycle, it pays attention to riding intensity, handling performance,
pays attention.
and human energy saving. Gravel is a plus version of the endurance. All right.
That makes sense.
In terms of performance, it is a Road XC version.
Whoa. Rayod.
Where? Rayod. It is a Rayod XC version. My apologies. I'm reading too quick here.
Yeah, Rayod.
Between Road and Mountain XC, whose mission is to create excellent riding quality. In terms of performance, the pursuit of lightweight, high rigidity, easy and flexible operation, and the consideration of wind resistance is not a priority. However, on the basis of not sacrificing performance, we adopt the option of aero fork to save unnecessary energy waste. They look at how many sentences they start with in terms of performance.
Yeah, it's like a real bike. It's like every other bike ad these days. They're spot on. They've copied. They got this down. Their copyright.
However, on the basis of not it's just performance.
Also,
okay. Anyway,
do you see this? Also, to provide the selectivity of a 50C tire.
That's not a bad little size.
That's a pretty decent size. It's pretty beefy.
1.5 upper and lower headset are selected to ensure the performance.
Ooh, through axle.
Cost.
Through axle.
Yeah, dude. Through axles. All right. Material: full carbon fiber, unidirectional weave. It includes the frame and the fork. Headset size: top 1.5, down 1.5. All right. You just told us 1.5 upper and lower.
So is it tapered? Is it tapered or not? Also, 20. I would have preferred to see a larger than 27.2. I think for a gravel bike with 50C tires.
Yeah, that's pretty poor, guys.
You know.
BB86, PF30, sizes. They have sizes there.
The rear is boost.
Flat mount. The rear is boost.
142 by 12.
That's not boost.
Oh wait, why is boost 148?
Boost is 148.
Well, whatever. Screw you guys. Flat mount. I'm down with that. Wow, this is actually.
Maximum tire size 700 by 50.
I could have used this instead of
27
my
and a half by 2.15.
instead
That's
of my
pretty
Marin.
good.
What's the price of this?
Maximum for single speed crankset is a 46 tooth. Maximum for doubles at 5034. Cable routing, all internal, 2-year warranty. Inquire now. They don't give us a price.
Why?
Probably because it's based on volume.
Ugh, I
I
want
guess.
10,000.
Oh, Jesus.
Ugh, all right, whatever.
Do you want to get some of these and we can make some LiftTalk bikes?
Yes, but
I don't like the shape of that stay.
financially not right now, but yeah, would like to. What? Yeah, that's kind of. Go back to the other one. Can the other one fit a 50C?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Because that one looks the coolest. Also, there's no water bottle bosses.
700
See?
by
It's a
45 maximum.
45. But it's
Not bad, but not what we're looking for. Thank you. Works well.
What about the other one at the end?
Yep. I'm getting there. We need a 700 by 50, 27 and a half by
Alright.
2. This is it. This
Looks
is the one.
Looks less stupid.
All
looks a
right,
little
we
bit.
found one. We found it. It's still a 27.2. Should I send the inquiry?
Send an inquiry and let's see how much it is. Don't telephone.
General information.
It's a 1,000,000-digit
Works
telephone
well.
number.
We'd love to hear from you.
Whoa, go up.
What?
See the map where it says the face shop?
Oh.
Wonder if you could buy a new face like Cyberpunk
jeez.
there. You know what I mean? Like
Hey.
sit down human. All right, so let's do an inquiry and see how much
Alright.
that is.
Name.
Riley,
Name is Riley. My
Newtown.
email.
You
Don't
should-
dox me.
You should probably. Oh wait, shit. You should probably type. Scroll down slightly more. You should probably type. Yeah, scroll down a little. Yeah, perfect. That's hidden. So you should. 2. What do you mean 2? You've emailed them before.
Oh no, it looks like
I'm
there's.
just kidding.
They have a service. I have emailed them before actually.
Info. Right?
I think I want info because I want general sales info.
Hello. How B do you? Do you get a type like them?
No, I don't need to add more confusion to my own mind.
Peace be coming to you from here. I would like to inquire about these
Hello.
bikes and their potential costs.
Hello,
to my wallet.
Mr./Mrs. Works well.
Exclamation point. Period. Okay.
There you go. I would. I and my company
Oh, big.
are interested in purchasing gravel bicycle frame. Do you remember what the number was?
The cool one.
That's not gonna help. I gotta find the number.
It's the W3. Remember?
The W3?
No,
I don't
it's
think
like the
Yeah, I don't think
W300.
it was the W3.
I think it's W300. I'm betting on W300.
Oh, we didn't even look at the cyclocross ones. Oh, there are none.
We don't want to. They don't have brakes. It's scary.
They don't even have any.
It's scary.
This one here. What number is this one? WCBR 208.
Wow, that's not confusing at all.
WCBR 208. Please respond with pricing and availability.
Availability.
Thank you. All right. Upload
Pleased
your
be to
sketch
meet
or
you.
photo. Should I upload a photo of my cat?
Yeah. See if you can do that. See if they
You think
send one
I'd
back too.
appreciate that?
Let's do it. 100.
No, I'm not.
1,000%.
I'm not doxing my cat. Come on now.
They're not gonna come eat him. It's fine.
Oh, look. Speaking of cats, what is this thing?
We were contact.
Oh,
That's a kawaii face. You've never seen that?
We'd love to hear from you. All right. So cool. That's that has been sent.
So cool.
See if they get back to us. We looked at cyclocross. I need to look at the TT bike.
Wow. You want to do
I
time
wanna
trial
get-
bike? Yeah.
I gotta look.
Why? Doing triathlons?
And those are just as ugly as any other TT bike. Anyway.
Look at those bars. God.
Blech. All right.
I am a spaceship.
I think I've taken the con for long enough with Works Well.
They're not even paying us.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Works Well, hook it up. We'll chat you up all day if you give us some frames.
You know what's funny? I think we just treated Works Well a lot better than we did Rafa.
I bet you one frame of the Works. I bet you one single Works Well frame, even at a single print,
that's
is probably
fair enough.
less
You got me there.
than the Rafa earbuds cost per one.
You got
pair.
me there. All right, that's fair.
And it's an entire bike. It's an entire freaking bike, you know.
So what? You had some other things on here about some things. What are these, Ed? Talk to me.
Oh, what?
You had some other links here about things.
Oh, basically, there was a John Hopkins study, right? Listen to this. I thought this was interesting because I kind of related to mountain biking. That revealed the scientific secret to double how fast you learn, right? And their answer to that was to basically parallel learn or learn basically a bunch of stuff instead of one single topic. So it's basically, they call it reconsolidation. It's a process where existing memories are recalled and modified with new knowledge when you do something different. So, for example, let's say you only do mountain biking and that's all you do. You're never going to be as well-rounded or can make as more of an informed decision as somebody who does mountain, road, gravel, BMX, trainer on the, you know what I mean?
But wouldn't this be counter to the whole jack of all trades, master of none thing?
I guess, yeah, I guess what you're, well, I mean, not counter, it kind of agrees with it. Be a jack of all trades, and it makes you as much a well-rounded that you'll be able to basically do all of the above better than you would have if you just picked a single path. You'd probably be a great,
but you'll
gravel
never be great at one discipline.
That's
right?
That's the argument. It boosts you almost to another level by exposing yourself to other thing, like a more broadened, selection of, similar activities. So instead of just sticking to, I only do is road bike, which is great, but you'll probably be a better overall biker if you branched out and did gravel or mountain biking,
I think, especially in cycling, there's something to be said for each discipline has its technique or something that it will offer you that another discipline doesn't give you. So, for instance, mountain biking, it might be handling. Road biking, it might be endurance. Cyclocross, it might be sprinting. And if you kind of mesh all those together, crashing
and jumping over logs.
Yeah, and if you mash all those together, you end up with, might I say, the ideal cyclist.
Ooh. just
the
these
superhuman cyclist.
Capital T, capital C, the cyclist, the prototype.
The prototype. Bicyclentennial man.
So yeah, that's why I think it's that's why I think it's been more rewarding to me, because I kind of do more road and gravel stuff lately. It's been everything's been different.
Well, it also offers you a way to mix things up, because it's you don't get burnt out on one.
Yeah.
What I always, I love that I can always kind of I can do a road bike. You go through phases, right? You road ride for a little bit, and then you're like, oh, I really want a mountain bike. And then you mountain bike for a little bit, and then you're like, I really want a road ride today. And you go for a road ride. You never really lose the passion for it, because you have so many different outlets within the same sport. And say we were talking about soccer right now. You can't really oh, I want to play soccer, but in the woods. Or I want to play soccer, but in 45 minutes jumping over logs. Or I want to play soccer on hoverboards, actually.
Or I play soccer in the snow.
Soccer on hoverboards sounds like a blast.
I just had that second drink. It actually sounds like it's dangerous as shit and someone's getting hurt. Not gonna lie.
I know, that would be awesome.
No, I've been hurt. It's not cool.
All right, well.
All right, so that was just my, my thought of the day, and then I saw this too, by the way. The spring-powered wheel.
Oh yeah, I saw a picture of this.
Let's share. Hold on, let me share.
The super wheel will revolutionize cycling.
Is this legitimate? You know, it's Ireland-based entrepreneur, so it immediately sounds
those
like
Irish.
a scumbag.
So there's alternative to an e-bike alternative at lower cost. They must be talking about with a potato.
Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! Look at it!
I'm looking.
So,
It
it looks so dumb.
the weight to energy conversion technology supplies an efficiency improvement of over 30% compared to a standard wheel. So it's basically like one of my friends way back always talked about like setting up a flywheel on their bike.
Something
So, like,
similar
it
to
would-
this, the capture
exactly.
motion.
So
you
it
know?
would like spool up and then
Yeah.
you could like release it.
Yeah.
According to Superwheel, the W-Tech system is a type of suspension system using the reactive force to generate additional torque to facilitate the wheel rotation. I mean,
I want to try it.
the base
Super
like,
wheel,
the-
yo, super wheel. Shot to super wheel right
Ooh,
now.
We
If
need to
you're
we need
serious-
to watch the video. Scroll down to the video. Watch the video.
Give me a copy. Give me this. Give me one of these wheels.
We have to watch the video, Ed.
Oh, it's loud. Can you hear that?
What, the video?
Yeah.
No?
It sounds sick.
What? I can't hear it. I still can't hear it.
Oh, it sounds awesome. It's the dopest beat. I wish you
I'm
could
gonna
hear
have
it.
to a beat. I'm gonna have to watch it now.
Oh, it's sick as hell.
Oh yeah.
All right, so this looks like it's doing nothing. Wait, so the springs compress each rotation? You see that?
Yep. Ground reaction force transfers to the system.
And then pushes back down.
Reactive.
This
Yeah.
looks like horseshit. This looks like fucking. This looks
You
like
were just
horseshit.
trying to get them to send you one, Ed.
Well, if it's real, then send me one. Prove it.
If
This looks like horseshit, though. What is this doing? The guy's just spinning a goddamn wheel. What?
Oh,
Look at how round that shit is, too. By the way.
yeah. So here's what I see with this. It's a cool little proof of concept. Is it practical? No.
I mean, if like one bump, you destroy that thing. Stop pedaling. You're cheating.
Yeah. Well, so
Send us one. We'll see.
we've already named a few issues there, right?
Yeah.
You can't true it.
Yeah. I
It looks-
I don't know, yeah.
It looks super heavy.
Looks like it weighs 1,000,000 pounds, and it looks like it's gonna be super fragile. Fragile.
And I think it's one of those things that is just not going to be worth the extra hassle. I don't think it's going to give you the return on investment that you're looking for.
Look, we're bike owners. We're not looking for an ROI. Come on.
That's fair.
Come
that's
on.
fair.
Come on.
But when you think about marginal gains, here's one that I have we ever chatted about the DI2 proposal?
What's this mean?
I believe
more goddamn wires. What do you mean?
I believe Shimano.
Shimano.
Now I believe Shimano has a patent on it, but it's basically. Do you know what a dynamo is?
Absolutely know what a dynamo is. No way they're gonna incorporate one into a hub.
Oh, they already have dynamos in front hubs,
Did not know that. Were they powering lights and
Yes.
shit?
lights and stuff. Yeah.
Ah.
And there are some USB charger like battery packs that you can put into your headset.
Yo, I'm friggin' so. Why did no one tell me about this shit before, huh?
I'm telling you now.
Too late.
but anyway.
The bike's already built, but yeah, God.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
Anyway, I believe there's a patent out there for a dynamo rear pulley wheel. So basically your little derailleur pulley wheel would have a little dynamo generator in it, and that would power your DI2 system.
Did you say it was Shimano?
Yes. And
Got
then
it.
the other one that they
Got
had out
it.
there. Yeah, did you find it?
Of course I did. My Google foo is
Google
fucking
wizard.
strong. Here you go.
The other one they had out there that was equally as cool.
Dynamo where? Not in my ass.
Oh, what?
So Shimano wants to put a dynamo where? I just thought it was funny to say that.
You got to share the. He's sharing the screen.
Oh wait, sorry, I forgot. Screen share.
I gotta see it, man.
Here you go. Shimano. How's that?
Now I don't. Yeah, in their little pulley.
Look at that.
So they would put it in that pulley wheel. So basically,
I'm so on board with that.
Then it would charge your derailleur battery.
Shimano, do that.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
Why? It'll break. It's too delicate. It'll get smushed up with
mud.
mud.
Well, so you think about like who buys Di2 right now, and it's a lot of like high-end, high-performance customers.
Yeah.
And
too much weight to add to a cog. They're gonna be like, yeah, I'm losing
exactly.
like 3
It's not
watts.
just weight though, right? A dynamo is gonna
drag. It'll be dragged.
Exactly.
You'll have 1 less watt.
Yes.
Oh my God, you have to blow your brains out.
Yes.
Please call suicide hotline. I'll flash.
I think what this system would be really cool for is like a touring application. But at the end of the day, a lot of touring bikes are not using Di2 because it's cost prohibitive and harder to maintain on the fly.
Dumb.
But I do think it's a really neat idea. I would love to see something like that.
Di2 is pointless now that it's completely wireless. They're basically completely obsolete.
Yeah.
It sucks. They should just give up on that shit.
I still think a dynamo would be sweet.
Listen, a dynamo would be sweet, right? However, you're thinking too close to the tech we have now, okay? Put it this way. What if you had a dynamo and a hub, either front or rear, that charged a battery that was in the top tube frame or in your goddamn specialized stash box or whatever your carbon frame or some shit like that, right? And then it powers your onboard bike computer that even if it's not an e-bike, you basically have like suspension settings, like a little bike head unit controller. Like, I think that's the direction we're all going to go. You know, your bike's going to power up with a hello, welcome to Bontrager OS. And you're going to have, it's going to be charged, the batteries in your top tube are going to be charged by basically, you know, the little dynamo in your house.
So you would never have to charge it, right?
That's the idea. You'd have to basically only recycle and replace the batteries once they wear out.
But again, I think what you're talking about is more marketable to the touring customer.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Almost like a bike packing, like have your whole setup rig here.
Having everything powered all the time.
Power your lights, power your Varia.
Exactly. Dynamo hubs traditionally have been on randonneuring or like bike packing setups because they offer a no-charge solution or a solution for charging things on the fly that doesn't require you to stop into a coffee shop and plug things in for 3 hours.
Although I will say, I have a very thin 10,000 milliamp hour battery pack that I can basically like duct tape to the frame. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty easily to get around the charge stuff on the fly, I think.
Yeah, but as soon as you extend your duration of travel, then those become a lot less.
Yeah.
Like it's basically you're talking about the difference between a non-renewable energy source and a renewable energy source in a way.
Yeah, so basically you can limit, you'd be like, okay, I'm good for like a 3-day ride, but
yes.
After that, I need to basically figure something out where I need to charge still.
Yeah.
All right. So basically a nice onboard charging system with some maybe you can put it in the crank somehow.
Maybe we'll put that in our Workswell bike.
Instead of wiring it to just a light, we'll wire it to a battery charge system, right?
We didn't even look at the Workswell e-bikes, dude.
I mean, they're probably gonna be expensive with shit motors, right?
I mean,
they can't have good Bosch or Shimano motors.
It's only frames. They only sell the frames.
Yeah, so we'd need like $1 billion like sweet motor, you know?
Yeah.
It's the only downside. They're still expensivo. For Shimano.
They actually only have them available for Shimano.
Really, Shimano
builds.
Units? How much?
Yeah.
Well, how much is a Shimano e-bike motor? Put it that way.
Oh, I don't know. Probably too much.
It's like probably 2 Gs, right?
I know. I'm pretty sure the battery on a Shimano e-bike these days is like $800.
Holy fucking shit! Yeah, exactly. You know, Elon Musk is fucking needs to get out on that market. We need goddamn Tesla bikes ripping around this goddamn forest.
Hydrogen fuel cell bikes.
It's funny because I just opened my Instagram and someone has a stump jumper here and it looks exactly like that goddamn fucking bike.
I can't see that. I can kind of see it.
You can see it's a bike. The frame just
Yes,
take
I
my
can
word
see
for
it is a bike.
Take my word for it.
It's a blurry bike.
Yeah, it's a blurry bike.
What else did we want to talk about here? Yeah, the spring-powered wheel. That's a no for me.
Send us one if it works. How's that? We'll
That's
try it
a
out. I'll
no.
put it on some stupid bike I have, and we'll test it and tell you if it's good or not. Come on. I'm daring you to.
Do they have an email? What are they? What was the company called?
Do you have an Enquirize? It's called Super Wheel, by the way. Of course it's called Super Wheel.
Super Wheel. Let me see if I can find their contact info.
We have requested
Super
a Super
Wheel.
Wheel to test, and we'll report back.
Spring Super Wheel.
So they've actually requested one.
Buy online. Let's find out the price.
Oh God, this is. Gonna
That's
be
actually not as bad as I thought it was.
How much? Share it. What are you doing? Holding back?
Yep. All right. Hang on. Figure out how to share this screen here. For all you listeners, sucks to suck.
Sucks to suck.
Sucks to suck. There we go.
You can't see shit.
How much is that in U.S. dollars, Ed? Do some math for me here.
425 E's.
So there's
26
a
inch. The same price.
And
doesn't
there's
matter.
like a 700C.
What's 425? Is that yuan?
I think that's euro.
Really?
I think they're Irish. Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were looking at the.
Oh, you have to decide. You have to tell them how much you weigh because you need the springs to be tuned for your weight. That's dumb.
What about it's 516 USD for a wheel?
That's actually not too bad considering that's probably about the same price as like an e-bike rear wheel.
But it's not carbon.
No.
Also, look, it has dumb brakes.
I don't want this kind of wheel to be carbon.
It has dumb brakes. Too.
Are you
Look
kidding?
Look at the stupid brakes it has. See that crap?
Yes, I can see.
I just threw up on my mouth a little bit.
Also, their weight thing, under 75, over 75, or over 90 grams. I am over 90 grams.
What? I think we're significantly over 90 Gs. Like that's literally like a foot. One of my feet is over 90 Gs.
Choose a tire option. Choose a speed.
Well, go bigger in that tire. What the fuck?
That's all they've got in the 700.
Oh, that's not gonna cut it. This is whack. It's for cruisers. It's not for us. You know.
No.
It's for hybrids.
Yeah.
I'll take it on the bike path. I'll put it. Let's go. Bring it on. There's 9 speeds. As good as it goes.
Yeah, we did just find another issue with it too. Is you have to change the
90 kgs. How much is 90 kgs?
You have to change the weight. You have to change what spring you put on there for your weight.
90 kgs is 198 pounds. What's the other options?
75 kgs.
Kgs, 75. 75 kgs, so 165. Is there an 85 kg?
No, so they just have under 75 kg, over 75 kg, and over 90 grams.
Oh, well that's... I guess I'll get the middle one, but yeah.
Universal, the wheel is adaptable to most old or new bike.
They look Irish and happy.
Quick and easy setup. They do look Irish and happy, I suppose.
All right, she's got red hair too, like stereotypically.
Power assistance, but no battery assistance. No need to worry about energy stuff. Super Wheel has no battery. It can be transported on planes.
Who's the hell?
Battery that comes with an e-bike can't be transported on planes because of its chemical composition. Stupid batteries. I hate batteries.
Wow, what a niche market. People who fly with fucking e-bikes, huh? Like 7 people in the goddamn world, huh?
Testimonials.
That's
Effortless. Best thing he has ever ridden. A fantastic product.
Best thing he's ever ridden?
Idea.
I got something for you, buddy.
Good work. Worked well. Hey, easy. That's a different company.
Super Wheel.
Very good. Feel the power of assistance helping. Cycling is comfortable with Super Wheel, in particular when cycling uphill. So I think I would put this in the same realm as the oval chainring.
Total horseshit.
No, I think there's a science behind it, but I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, accurate. Okay, I'm with you on that.
In most cases.
But not for $500. $500, just freaking get your legs exercised. Pedal harder.
Yeah.
That guy looks super convinced.
Simon Chan, he's the wheel founder.
Of course he is. Look at his face. He's so happy to be making that money. $500 a goddamn wheel.
The super wheel comprises of 2 mechanisms. Oh, this is just the video from before.
It looks ugly as
Their
shit,
royalty-free music is painful. Anyway, I think that does it. I think we're through our freeform list.
I definitely screwed up the timing of this one, but this was actually kind of cool. Liam was out for, he couldn't do 8. He's got school stuff.
Yeah, he's school stuff. So we have our next episode should be a fun little guest appearance of some folks.
Is he gonna shoot out some props for his who he's riding with and everything, or what? He's down. He's free to do that.
Yeah, but I don't know. We haven't even. I don't know.
Have you seen some of their videos they're putting out?
No, I've seen of them. I haven't watched any of them. So maybe we'll have to have a watch party tomorrow too.
Pretty good stuff, man. We can get a little.
But,
we can log on Instagram here.
Yeah, we'll have to. Snow.
Ah, look at that, guy Frank.
We'll have to.
Which we got none of, by the way. Rain only.
Rain only. But wait until Thursday.
So we're supposed to get
This
more
week.
Thursday,
This
yeah?
is snow week, yeah. So I do think, yeah, we'll try to do that soon. Our little fun guest episode that should be interesting to say the least.
You know what I want to do?
What do you want to do, Ed?
I haven't been in a while. Is Duxbury.
Yeah, I was thinking about that today.
We should
actually.
get some. We should get some of the regulars, the normals. You know, what I mean, round up some peeps, see if they want to go to Ducks.
The normies.
Yeah, the regular crew. See if somebody wants to hit up Duxbury. You know, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Do that,
and then
Pine Hills again, I guess. You know, I haven't
and
been
then
there.
Fetch Barbecue.
Oh, candied bacon.
Candy. Anyway, shout out to barbecue in general and
Candied bacon specifically.
yes. What was the other thing? Oh, I wanted to do a year-end episode. So we'll do a little year-end review.
So yeah, I'll do a
little,
year in review, and I'll be drinking a lot more than this. How's that? It'll be like celebratory.
Yeah. We'll do like another free-form year-end review where we talk about the lack of things that we did this year.
An airing of grievances, if you must. You know.
Yeah, so it'll just be a normal episode.
Basically,
Sounds like.
just be
It
normal
sounds like
stuff.
it's just going to be a normal episode.
Festivus isn't a holiday for us. It's an everyday life.
Festivus.
Yeah,
Yes, it's a lifestyle.
exactly. You know how it is.
We'll touch base with everyone about Works Well, and hopefully we get some
Inquiries
feedback
back.
from them,
Yeah.
and get some
Cooperation.
some comparation,
Yeah, some Road bike frames. You know.
comparison or whatever,
Yeah.
and
Cue the outro music, Riley.
cue the
outro dancing too, right? Oh, so sorry we cut off the beginning, but deal with it. Okay, cool. Meeting recording has stopped. Okay, so let's see.
Yeah, so we might have lost that first half hour.
Exactly. Play,
whatever.
delete, open. Okay, we got a meeting. We might have got 2 pieces, but we might be okay. I'll check it. There's 2 separate
All right.
things, but it should be fine.
Oh, if
Alright,
it's 2
cool.
separate things, yeah, we can just splice together.
Yeah. Also, we're live on YT. I wonder if we can shut that down.
Still?
Yeah. All right, cool. I'll put together another episode talking point thing, and we'll go over maybe some stuff and prep for the other one. We'll have a little bit more.
Yeah.
And we'll get ready for that. All right.
Yeah, so you would be game for tomorrow evening?
Yes, sir. Tomorrow
Okay,
is a Tuesday
cool.
evening. Yes, I would.
So I'll see if I can get everyone on board. Liam was good for tomorrow.